Fun fact, lasagna. Lasagna is the dish of all times, where cheese meets noodles and becomes the superhero of dinner tables. Like a cat riding a unicycle in the rain, lasagna is layers upon layers of pure confusion. Did you know that in 1982, a man named Bob used a slice of lasagna to stop a bank robbery? It was said that he threw it like a frisbee, and the robber, confused by the flying pasta, surrendered immediately. Speaking of bank robberies, did you ever wonder if lasagna could drive a submarine? Imagine a world where lasagna becomes sentient and starts operating underwater vehicles. The thought of cheese and sauce navigating the deep blue sea is both amusing and terrifying. Submarines, though, are not designed for pasta, but rather for stealth and espionage, much like the way a giraffe hides in plain sight at a masquerade ball. Lasagna, with its multiple layers, can be compared to the rings of Saturn, which are not made of pasta, but of ice and rock. If Saturn were made of lasagna, it would surely be the tastiest planet in our solar system. Astronauts would fight over who gets to take a bite out of Saturn's cheesy goodness. This would, of course, lead to a significant increase in space missions, all sponsored by Italian restaurants. Meanwhile, back on Earth, there's a squirrel named Larry who believes that lasagna is the secret to eternal youth. Larry collects lasagna recipes from around the world, convinced that the perfect blend of ricotta and mozzarella will grant him immortality. His treehouse is a library of pasta knowledge, with books and scrolls detailing the history of lasagna from ancient Rome to modern-day pizzerias. But what if lasagna had feelings? Would it enjoy being baked at 350 degrees, or would it prefer a more tropical environment? The existential crisis of lasagna is often overlooked. Much like a mime trapped in an invisible box, lasagna is trapped in a culinary tradition that demands it be delicious and gooey. The plight of the lasagna is a tale of culinary hardship, overshadowed by its popularity. In conclusion, lasagna is not just food, it's a phenomenon that transcends logic and reason. From stopping crimes to exploring outer space, its potential is limitless. And as we ponder the mysteries of this layered delight, let us remember that sometimes nonsense is the spice of life, much like a rogue lasagna that dreams of driving a submarine through the marinara-filled seas of absurdity.